It's the Prince of New York DJ Self. Listen, SBTV, man. Stateside Breakthrough. If you ain't watching this, you watching something weak, all right?
I hope you see what the fuck we doing now, man. You following, we leading. How about that? Let's go, French.
The secret to a good New York party is me DJing, Ciroc, vodka, and pretty women and a nice gentleman having a good time. To become a good, or say the Prince of New York, I always say it's called 5 P's. It's proper preparation prevents poor performance. When you prepare yourself to anything you do, I think you'll excel in anything that you want to do, whether it's DJing, whether it's sweeping floors, anything, you know. I always loved, I still to this day, I love like 90s hip hop. When I say 90s hip hop, I like Special Ed. I love Black Moon. I love those MCs. Then like, you know, if you fast forward, I like the Locks. You know, so, you know, just more and more I fall in love with hip hop every day. I'm in love with it even to this day with the Waka Flockas, the Meek Mills. You know, I love, you know, those rappers also. So every day I fall in love. I fell in love with hip hop yesterday. I fell in love with hip hop today. You know, it brought me here to London. DJ Kid Capri inspired me a lot. Just the way he DJs and the way he talks and DJs at the same time. That really inspired me, and a piece of it made me to how I DJ today. Kid Capri. I like mixtapes now because before people used to like it, now people need them. So it's a difference where you know, now it's more of a necessity, and I love that part because now the first thing, you know, any artist does, whether it's a rock and roll artist to a R&B artist, anything, the first thing they do is they put out a mixtape, I guess, to sample what the people like. And a lot of times a mixtape, you don't have to worry about rules of, you know, when you're putting out something on a major label, like you can use whatever features, whatever beat, whatever word you want to say, you can say it through the mixtape. Whereas when you put an album out majorly, you have to worry about rules and regulations and getting sample clearances and paying people. So I love the way mixtapes are now. I think our music, meaning hip hop, is the only music that they don't pay homage, or they really look back to the older, or the people who paved the way to where we at now. Sometimes it upsets me, but I fall victim to it sometimes too, because you know, is a lot of hip hop that I don't know. Maybe that went on in the 80s that, you know, I may not know too much about, but I think that a lot of people that's in my, you know, that has the power like me, that we should start playing and informing younger people about the people who came before us, because a lot of times we could learn from them or remake their music, maybe make it a little better, and then make, you know, hits, you know. A lot of it, to me, I just feel like as long as the music is good, it doesn't make a difference where it comes from. You know, just make good music. That's how I feel. But shout out to all the New York artists as far as hip hop wise coming out. Like, I love French Montana and his Coke Boy movement is doing very well. There's a guy named Uncle Murder that's doing very well from New York. It's several guys that we could, you know, that's now, but you know, that's like the new wave, you know. So shout out to all the New York artists. I think Rick Ross is the most like now. I feel like Rick Ross may be if not the hottest artist. Who I would definitely put him top 3 hottest hip hop artists. And Rick Ross is one of the guys that even in his stature, he still calls DJs and people and see, you know, it don't always have to be about music. Sometimes he'll call, hey, how you doing? How's your kids? You know, how you doing today? How was the club last night? You know, you know, if you need something from him, you know, he gives it in return. So I like that. Surprisingly is one of the people that I feel like is the most humblest, and even where he's at today, you know, he still doesn't forget to call out or reach out to anybody, and it doesn't necessarily have to be someone he needs. Just call out, hey, how you doing today? You all right? Oh, okay. You know, so I'd say Rick Ross. That's the surprise to me, even still to this day.